I should talk to Tony about a Hulk-sized war machine. You know, just in case.
That's crazy, man. Welcome, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, Marvel Heroes Omega is like getting deleted from the system within like 3 hours. So I'm just gonna take advantage of War Machine. I get a chance.
Well, at least they
Sorry, don't feel
disabled the
bad.
links now in the welcome back screen, where it says now available in PS and Store Loki. If you press X, it doesn't take you anywhere.
Right.
Yeah. Well, it's good for people who aren't paying attention to the news of this game and the forums. Like, honestly, if it wasn't for fucking Action making me go to the forums sometimes and the shit he says, I wouldn't have fucking had such an early notion of it. Oh, by the way, Rebecca, I have just short of 20,000 Marvelous Essence. I have 19,550. And I have 8,922 Legendary Marks.
This will be the official last stream for Marvel Heroes Omega. There will be no more after that. You trying to platinum Marvel Heroes Omega, Rebecca?
Yeah, you definitely should have been trying that a little sooner. Just saying. Just saying. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Why am I on Moon Knight?
This ain't over. Feels like I just got promoted.
Excuse me.
I am
That was like the worst
VS
character to be
King.
on.
What?
Is it Chef Josie? Are you a chef? Are you gonna make me something yummy? Oh. Oh, did you already make something yummy?
Alright, so before I start my stream and all that crap, let me invite some people.
Yeah, invite me.
Not to the game, but to the chat, for starters.
This'll do nicely.
Or should I say a person, because ain't fucking nobody online. Everybody got the fuck off, like, super quick.
I don't like soldiers, and I don't like tin suits, so I really don't like you.
I need to get the fuck off Moon Knight. That's like the worst ever. Alright, put it to a vote. Jean Grey, Hulk, or Squirrel Girl? Or Storm?
Let's go, man. Damn, I'm level 15.
Apparently he's not listening.
I said the Hulk. Sorry.
Oh, he said Hulk. Alright, so I gotta choose between
Take
Jean
no
and the
thought.
Hulk.
That voice in your head ever gives you
Jean and the
aura.
Hulk.
Wait, wait, Rebecca, you said Squirrel Girl? I would say Hulk because he's more fun than Jean Grey.
I'm gonna go with Hulk just because he got slighted with not getting his DLC dropped for his Omega Prestige, and I can talk about that. Thank you.
I'm gonna play with War Machine because it took a sexual assault charge for him to get unlocked early.
If I had him at 60, I definitely would.
Two more should take my
He'll be at level 60. For sure.
Oh yeah, in a couple, in like an hour. It takes like no time with all the boosts.
I got 14 hours worth of boost.
Yeah, I just hit like 15 hours at the end of the night the other night.
Hi.
Nice. Right, yeah, the game don't even have as long as we got boosts. Yeah, it sucks. I sent him a message. A lot of motherfuckers ain't replying back. I guess, yeah, they're probably doing something, but all y'all got the fucking app on your phone, so ain't no fucking excuse. I'd say. I don't know. And I guess some people just didn't really want to be involved in anything Marvel Heroes anymore. Which, yeah. I figured I'd at least be able to get like Jinx in here to be on Storm one last time. But I guess
make
not.
it rain, acid rain. Damn.
Right?
You gotta at least say that shit a couple of times. My ass fucking whooped here, man.
Beg for mercy.
Hit him or something.
Ouch. I'm about to fail this trial. I don't even care. If I fail this trial, I'm just gonna play with somebody who's level 60 and say, fuck it.
Yeah, I envy you. I don't do trials while streaming. I do videos of trials. I don't stream trials, because, yeah. The last thing I want to do is, like, have to get in an argument with somebody who says, like, I'm butt because I failed by accident or some shit.
I'm just testing out the waters. It's too late to be testing out the waters, I guess, yeah.
Defeat means nothing.
You wanna play with fire? I can play with fire. Fuck you. Fuck you, man.
I am all powerful.
You motherfucker. You just think it's sweet, huh? Yeah, you gonna die, man. You gonna, don't kill me. I got no armor on. That's why I'm dying so fast. Forgot about that.
Oh, you should have put in your tags, hashtag MHO Sony refunds, because that's what they're doing on Twitter to try to get people aware.
Wow.
Well, no, see, my issue is I paid for something that didn't have such a short time limit. I wouldn't have bought those items if I knew the shelf life on those items was so limited. That's my issue. Like, for instance, this is like you go into the store to buy a candy bar only to open it the next day and find out it's stale and like super old. You would want to take that back to the store and be like, well, I bought this old ass shit from you all like this and I was trying to eat this shit. Well, you might not actually worry about a candy bar, but let's say something else more expensive that you bought and it was broken or something. Technically, I bought a broken game. Or DLC in a broken game. Because the fixed version would have definitely lasted more than 4 months, right?
I just want Disney to buy the fucking game and relabel it and take out that gazillion bullshit and just fucking put their own fucking
Well, it's a little more complicated than that, though.
They gotta fucking buy the rights from gazillion or something. They probably did that shit.
Yeah, and those rights include like the work that the people did on the actual game's engine. because that's what Gazillion owns, is like the game itself, not the characters they put in. If it was just like blank guys running around with no faces, all that is Gazillion. Adding the clothes and the name and the likeness of the Marvel heroes, that's the Marvel part that they own.
Right.
I'm over here trying to figure out what I need to put in my tags and didn't even start my stream yet.
I was
Sorry, no can do.
fire-based creature.
Alright. Yeah, alright. Alright, that's how y'all feel? That's who should I play with, guys?
I say you should play with Loki.
Loki's not even level 60 though.
Loki's not level 60?
No, I prestige him. I don't wanna like waste my time leveling him
Oh,
up.
right.
Right, I'm thinking maybe fuck it.
I have a few scores to settle. Your loyalties shift quickly, Cajun.
I'm gonna title it Gazillion Closing Early.
Closing up shop early.
But you know what she could do though? She could take all, like,
Or Gazillion fires all their employees on Turkey Day.
but
Right, that's so fucked up.
There we
Now
go.
hoarding.
Damn.
then all of my PTL would be taken.
On Turkey Day, bro.
Oh wait, yes she can. So she could
Fucking pack up your boxes.
she could work
Right,
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
that's so messed up.
Out. I work
Dang.
Saturday.
How could you do us like that?
9 to 9 and have her Friday changed to 9 to 9, and then all of my PPL comes out for that week.
I don't want to waste my one single good refund on a freaking $20 character, man. That'd be some fucked up shit.
Yeah, that sounds good. Gazillion fires all their employees on Turkey Day.
My plan unfolds perfectly.
Oh man, that's fucking hilarious. But it's not at the same time. Like, damn.
Or like if Gina needed off a day, I could look in. She could email me.
I'm gonna end it with a bang with
You have PPL on
fucking
this day that I really need off.
Loki.
These days that I really need off. Is there any way that we could make this work? You don't want to make it work. You just want to be able to stay on.
You ask the impossible.
Leave me alone.
That just sucks. Yo, oh my god, you guys see Jay Shot last video? He was livid. This is fucking
Loki's
bullshit.
greatness grows again.
This is fucking bullshit. He was mad. I would have been mad too. Like, you guys fucking can't deliver anything on your promise. The CEO must be fucking smart, dude. He must have did some shit for them to make them shut that shit down earlier. And he's a sexual assaulter.
My leg.
Surprised that all the major hackers didn't fucking come into this fucking game and just rape them for the money.
And like it's not just
Just, you know. Fly box. That's the fly box and shit. That bad boy right now.
God, just give me to the cops already.
you're pushing my phone under the couch. You're gonna have to work someone else.
How about some shock treatment? Fry!
I feel pain.
Man, Loki was fucking awesome in the Thor movie, but everything else was trash.
This ain't over.
Perhaps you should battle lesser foes.
The fuck? Even then, I still get cheated out of this fucking shit. Goddamn.
I'm just like unscheduled.
Motherfucker.
This schedule here completed in your Right.
Damn.
On.
Alright, I'm almost level 60, so I'll be able to join you guys in a second.
You can't be asking your family to keep it at their house.
You ask the impossible.
I actually left, let's say, clock.
Okay, so now I have to decide whether to post this up like this or change it all up and not be so mean.
And then you're gonna have to fucking work the next day.
I don't know, man.
You ask the impossible. You've come a long way to fail so badly.
Fucking shred up gazillion, man. Just be like CEO got gazillion employees
All right.
fired.
So here's what I got, right? Gazillion fires all their employees on Turkey Day is the title. Description: the streaming MHO's final day of servers as Gazillion reneges on sunset end date and axes employees with no severance pay. What's worse, Microsoft has issued full refunds, but PlayStation refuses any sort. Exclamation point.
That is perfect. That's perfect. We should also put down that there's a certain clause that allows you to get the PlayStation refund. You will have to have no refunds ever in PlayStation.
Well, that's something that can definitely be talked about on the stream. Yeah, if you watch it, you'll get that information type thing. I ain't trying to make like a whole fucking biography for people to read in that section.
Pain?
Sounds like a happy baby.
Oh yeah, I have the option to stream in 1080p standard or 1080p high, 60 FPS. What you know about it?
What you know about it?
Loki's greatness grows.
Nah, not at all. I hate it with a passion. I need my money back. I know, right? Now see this, I'll just take back to the store.
I gotta take yours. I'm gonna really rip it off though.
Yeah. It's okay. I can't spit on Sony employees, but I could spit on somebody in a store. Definitely.
My power is truly limitless. I need time to heal.
I heard you were tougher than that.
Son of a bitch.
Keep her awake 2017. Wait her time 2017.
Oh my god. Don't do that.
Wow.
Did you really pick me over GTA? When did that happen? Come here. Give me hand. Sorry, Mom. Stand up. Come on. I know you can do it.
Good girl. Good girl. I see mad people get pulled over on my road today.
Oh, God, just give me to the cops already.
What about the nosy? It will be okay. Right? We're gonna be okay. Oh, I know. We need to go now, eh? We go back by Mom? Go get her. Go get her. You ready for tonight?
You ask the impossible.
What time is it even? I don't know.
Perhaps I should rest.
Your mom or jaw!
Either way, just call her in the morning. Or call in the morning. Right from the they're going. So I can't imagine that, like, I mean, maybe that would take, like, her doing a lot. But I don't think so.
Yo, yo, yo.
What's up, Derek?
Yo, who that be?
Yeah.
It's Mr. Jones. It's Hoop Mike Jones. Hoop Mike Jones.
Yeah. Hey, I have a question for you. I didn't know you knew G Money.
No, I don't know G Money.
Oh, snap.
But you know what I mean, though.
He's not all that big of a big deal for you to be saying it like that. I didn't know you knew G Money.
Oh, snap.
Well, I'm just saying.
I mean, what have you heard about him though?
Oh, I've heard a lot of shit about him.
Yeah, tell me what you heard about him.
Like, I don't know if it's true or not. I'm not even sure really. Like the stories, I've heard that. I've heard that he's really weird. I've seen the text messages. He's fucking weird, as I can see.
Oh, I love what you have done with the place.
I don't know if it's true or not, but I mean, he mentioned your name in a stream or something.
And what did he say about me?
He was like, "Oh yeah, the little faggot dude." I was like, "Oh wow."
He called me a faggot. Why? Is he mad because I don't?
But yeah,
fuck
I've
him
heard.
anymore?
Yeah, I've just heard that he said that about you. I thought it was funny.
That's funny.
Yeah, but yeah,
He won't come see me though.
you probably leave his ass at McDonald's.
Dude, he wouldn't say that in my face. Guarantee it.
He probably wouldn't. I wouldn't be surprised. He's a little bitch.
Leave me alone!
So, I mean, anybody can call anybody a faggot over the internet.
Aw, getting slow?
Yeah, he's a little bitch, though, so I mean.
I'm not offended.
You ask the impossible.
I got way better things in life to actually be concerned about instead of do.
Yeah.
You right. Don't show them keyboard warriors any window love.
Like, you know how many times I have arguments with my real friends and fucking actually talk about that shit?
Yeah.
I'm goofy, man. Come on, man.
I'm glad I didn't hit the start button because I don't want to give none of them no airtime.
Father cannot
What are you
help
talking about?
but to speak now.
I'm sitting at the start broadcasting button, but he came in and started talking about somebody I didn't want to have any
Because that would have
airtime.
been the first thing.
Exactly. Would have been the
Oh,
first thing on my shit, and that definitely don't want that.
yeah, that is. I'm so glad I didn't do that. Ooh, that would have sucked.
That's funny. Dude, he was hovering over the start broadcast button.
Yeah, it's sitting there, just sitting there blinking. You know how it does. It's just sitting there blinking,
Yeah, so
popping its
you know,
border out.
I don't like to talk about him because he's not worth talking about. So let's just like end that right now.
Yeah,
Talk
yeah, I
about
know.
what's really important is like talking about this game.
It's about to end, which sucks.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing is a farewell fucking
Please, I'll give you what
stream
you want.
about to do. We're all
Yeah,
trying to do. Well,
yeah, it's
Rebecca's
like
playing.
sucks because like it's just such a good, game to me.
Dude, it's a really good game.
The sucks it had to leave us.
I gave up Injustice 2 for this game, man.
Who are you guys?
Like day one, as soon as the first week that Injustice 2 came out was the same exact week that you can start beta testing it before it came out, and I was just like, oh man, this game is just so good. I've been waiting for this game to come out for a long time on console, and it finally came out on console. I was like, man, screw this. I just sold Injustice 2 to my best friend. Should have just gave it to him,
Yeah.
really, but
Yeah,
that money
true.
to buy some
Ask the
cutscenes on this
impossible.
game.
Yeah.
So I
And then
was
that
lucky. The actual first purchase I made on this game, I sold cash from DCUO and got a PlayStation card off somebody
Nice.
and bought
Wow.
fucking shit on this game. So yeah, my first purchase wasn't actually a monetary purchase.
My first purchase in this game was $5 because I didn't feel like grinding it out to get the spinners for Rocket Raccoon because he was worth $7.50. And I was like, screw that, man. $5 for Rocket Raccoon? That's a steal.
I got Rocket Raccoon as my third character. I got him for Splinters.
It's like, wow, man.
Yep, it went Gambit first. And then I actually paid for Gambit with that $20 PSN card I just mentioned. And then I got Iceman, and then Rocket.
Rocket 69. I'm thinking about getting back into Diablo, man. I've been watching.
I'm about to get that.
I'm going back to DC Universe and Fortnite.
Your meddling ends now.
I'm kind of debating if I want to go back to DC Universe, but also I'm like, that game was, I didn't like it that
Back to
much.
my plan.
But it's just
Have
something like,
have you been on it since they did their revamp in August?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know really. It's been a while.
Yeah, they did a whole game revamp, and they pretty much rebooted the game back to what it was when they actually started it in 2012. All the content was still there, but the mechanics went back to that instead of what they had introduced. It pretty much broke the game.
So is it good now?
Yeah, and now skill points matter. It doesn't matter if you have the highest combat rating. Two people could be in the same raid as DPSs, and one person has 100 skill points more than the other person. The other person could be an extra 10 to 15 combat rating above the other person, but with less skill points, he's losing.
Wow.
Yes, it's actually about skill points and skill now. You know,
That's
there's
nice.
with all the powers, there's now 3 different fighting classes. The fighting classes are super powered, hybrid, or weaponizer. Weaponizer means you use just weapons. So you can actually choose a class and hardly use any powers and use mostly weapons and be like a Batman.
That's a big part of why we're after the
Oh
tablet.
wow.
Something seems to be playing jump rope
And
with the
hybrid
fabric of
is
the
using
valley.
both your superpowers and moves, so you could be like Wonder Woman or something, because she uses her hands
Yeah.
to fight and she uses powers at some points. Or fucking, you can be straight superpowered and be, Green Lantern, full electric, or whatever the power type is.
Yeah.
And the skill points gauge how good of your DPS or alt role you are, because obviously you had to play the game to get those skill points, so you know how to play that character and how to do
Yeah.
it right. And that's the difference. People could pick up the DCUO and gear grind real quick all the way up to the highest CR and have no skill points and play the game, and that's not exactly the
That's a
case
nice
anymore.
matchup
You
right
actually have to
there.
play the game.
I like
That's
that
what's up,
better.
man. This is the last time I'll be playing this game
Um,
because it's getting shut down
yeah,
at
I
midnight tonight, so kind of
I actually
sucks.
run a league on DC Universe. At first, honestly, I wasn't liking the stats revamp, but they really were being very across the board in all aspects with the power type. And for the people who were coming from before the revamp, people got mad because power types that were so
Oh,
OP just
appreciate
weren't
it,
so
Alpha.
OP anymore.
Appreciate it.
Mm. But it's better now.
Yeah.
That is good.
There's no
There
point
we
in
go.
prestiging anything anymore. So let's just
Bruh.
run down.
Yeah,
No, 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 no,
content.
no.
Yeah, content is actually challenging. You can't just like breeze through it. Even like the super highest people can't just breeze through everything
That
anymore.
is good. That is good.
That's good. Good. Gutenbergen.
It's just make it easier on me. Logo.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and fucking hit the start button.
Go ahead, bro. Let me know when you are in the lobbies. I just hit level 60.
That quick?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's super fast. All
Stupid
right,
fast.
so got this started. What's up? What's up?
In my
Cryptic
land,
Ninja in
we
the
don't
building.
suffer rabid beasts to live.
What?
Alright.
There we go. Perfect timing. I literally just hit this
Hey.
start broadcast button. What up? What up?
What up? Oh, action must got me muted.
All right. Turkey puts me to sleep. I'd be asleep right now.
You toy with cataclysmic energies, witch.
Yep, action's got me muted.
Don't even think about it, Cage.
How's your spices going on over there, Action? Better night than last night?
No.
Oh, that sucks. Same. Alright, so I guess I'm gonna open a party.
Who's playing WWE?
Party's open.
I hear WWE in the background.
I don't own any copyright to that music. It might have just been like a ringtone.
Brevity is the
That
soul
was
of wit.
WWE. I know that
Deadpool.
song.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it was on there too. Could have been somebody's ringtone though.
Bet you wouldn't talk so big without that tin suit.
Oh man, Loki. Get away from Hulk, bro. Get away from Hulk.
Puny God.
I'm about to download that game.
Download
What?
game.
I'm about to learn about that GC Universe game and just
Oh yeah,
see how the update is.
it's gonna be far download. I think the total I just re-downloaded a few days ago when I got my Pro, and it was like 75 gigabytes. Craziness.
Your tail will make a
Shit.
fine collar
Look.
raccoon.
Yeah, I'll be getting on there later.
Think of our power together.
I
What
forgot
the
I got
hell?
all these freaking ultimate power upgrades.
I'll grab that later.
Holy smokes.
Hulu.
Alright, so
I might get Hulu.
I guess we're running ops, Peter.
Yup.
Well, I'm about to get
Look over your shoulder. We will have you.
Picking up none of that crap because there's no point.
so.
Never have I seen such power.
Well, what's just for me? What's just for me? Let's see what's just
That'll
for
be
me.
good for smashing.
God of War, man. They say God of War's just for me. I agree with that.
Save us, Malekith.
Yeah, I know.
I believe him. He sounds sincere.
Gosh, there's no games to play.
I hashtagged them in my tags. I put it in there.
Wait, what? What's going on? I don't
MHO
know.
Sony refunds on Twitter.
Regroup. Regroup.
What are they commenting on? For like, I mean,
There are people who have gotten refunds.
I must gather my wits.
Flee, my brothers.
Right.
Their power is too strong.
okay, I like.
How is this possible?
You are no mere.
Damn!
Awesome.
They're so, dude, they're savages.
Malekith has forsaken us.
Nice. Pating.
Is there really any point in picking up Omega gear now?
Yep, there's no point in picking up anything. I just the sound. I'm gonna miss the sound of splinters and shit dropping. Yeah, I was in there. I was talking to him. Right. Yeah, somebody said that earlier.
It is beyond belief.
Damn.
Retreat to Svartalheim.
Who's muted? Oh.
Oh wow. I can't even get Marvel Heroes Omega. It's not in the PS4 store anymore. Right.
Oh, it's not in the PlayStation Store?
Nope.
Nice.
We are vanquished.
Man, it's not even in there anymore. That's crazy.
It's funny. I looked like last week and it was in there.
Not in there anymore.
I think somewhere I read that they said Disney gave them a cease and desist order or something.
So why the hell is it shutting down? That's what I want to know.
Cause, yeah.
Yeah.
Gave Marvel enough rope behind the road.
Found magic you wield.
Oh,
And a lot of
you
people are
guys
gonna
heard
lose
it
their
there. There's the real reason.
I didn't hear shit.
Yeah.
Well, what's the real reason?
Kids, bro. Kids, if you got an IP license.
Oh, no, I can't. That ain't weird at all.
Where we going? We need to be going over to the left.
Fucking.
Now you made Hulk really mad.
Very true, very true. Yeah. But you definitely shouldn't be trying to get support from Disney if you plan on doing some shit like that. It's not gonna go over in any way, shape, or form.
Don't work at Disney if you plan on touching kids. That should be a new meme.
Loki, help us!
Oh, come on, Hulk. Don't be picking up stuff by accident. I don't need none of that.
Our plans are foiled.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Right? Or Rogue. I just wanted Rogue. Yeah, Rogue, Doctor Doom.
I always wanted Rogue when I was playing because I liked how she could still keep tallies and all that. I thought that was really cool.
And Gambit and Rogue are my favorite X-Men.
Wow. Wow.
Right?
Wow.
They must have deadly iron.
I need time to heal.
Man, that jacket was fucking Gambit that they had.
Man.
I looked him.
How badass.
Yes. I would have been all over Beast again on this game if that was the case. But damn.
We will fight
It was coming
another
out with
day.
so much shit.
Style, bro, but
Stargirl. Or whatever. Star Lady or whatever her name. They was a... yeah, did you see the different color prestige rings?
So you mean to tell me that they were gonna like come out with
they came out with
a fucking new glow for your Omega Prestige and shit?
Yeah, Thor looked like a bitch. He was horrible looking. So I'm glad it wasn't just me that thought that. Because he was really bad looking.
you look at
Magic fails us. Never have I seen such power.
What time did they want to shut off the servers? 3 in the morning?
It's definitely possible.
Save us, Malekith.
Oh shit, I died. Pick me up, here.
You aimed high and
What are you
fell
at?
far.
There you go. Leave me alone, guys.
Did I take off the talent that like his anger replaces his health? I thought I had that talent on. I must have taken it off at some point.
Probably.
What, will these guys not die? Three splinters. They gave me 3 splinters off him.
Damn.
He just would not die. Right.
Right.
I don't need splinters. I got like over 3K now.
Oh my god.
Nope. Oh yeah, I got like 20,000 Marvelous Essence and nothing to spend it on.
Damn.
I'm unimpressed by your parlor tricks, Magic.
Goodbye. Goodbye. I need these. Goodbye. Goodbye. I need that. Goodbye. Goodbye with that. Like a fucking shit. Goodbye. I got max money, like I need it.
I do not seek to fight you, Green One.
Where to next, Peter?
Just fight Taskmaster.
You already know I'm happy to see you.
You not joining us, Rebecca? Oh, yeah, that is my bad. Go ahead, get your trophies.
Get as many trophies as you can.
Right.
I don't know why Action got me muted. I can hear him on your TV and shit. Tell that fucker to unmute me.
You ask the impossible.
I don't think he wants to.
My wounds are grievous. Leave me alone!
Oh, now I see how you felt. Why even have me as a friend if he's gonna be good?
What, Peter?
Swatted you good.
I didn't get what you said, but okay.
Oh, God, just give me to the cops already.
The treasure rooms. The dude. Oh, yeah. No, you just use the XP boost. But yeah, they're not gonna get it by tomorrow. They should have got that shit before if they was worried about the trophies though. That bad. To be crying about it. Spider-Gwen.
Hulk barely touched that.
Peace. I guess that was one of your friends, Peter.
I don't know. I might delete him. Think that he's friends with G-Money. Trying to relay a message. Oh, you called you a faggot. I don't give a fuck. Why else would he be coming to the party. Oh, I didn't know you were friends with so and so. And then you know what's funny? As soon as he did that shit, I got like 1 or 2 people coming into my stream to see what I would say. I'm not stupid. I'm trying to see what I would say. And fucking get mad about what I say about you. Like, come on. Do you like to feed off of drama and like emotions or something? Like, I'm not a fucking child. I'm a grown ass man. If you don't like me, just fucking say it. Don't have somebody else come into a fucking thing and try to relay a message. You never go full retard. Yeah. Are you happy? What do you got in your mouth? What's that? Where did you get that chip from? Huh? No, I didn't give you that. Don't you come at me. All right, now you guys should be able to hear me loud and clear. That sounds like better. Ooh, a splinter. Too bad I don't need it.
What shoddy workmanship.
I could have been fired for another boost, but it's the point. I got $14 off.
You ask the impossible. My leg!
My leg!
Almost beat Thor with this move.
Oh, wait, I totally forgot about that
Watch
bullshit.
and learn. Tell me what you think of this. Learn some new moves.
Ooh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, the little electric fence thing will kill you real quick.
Yo, mega bullshit. Goddamn. I don't miss that at all.
Right.
You ask the impossible.
Yo, why did my ultimate reset? What the fuck? It was like, I needed 25, I need like maybe 2 more minutes on that shit to reset it back to 5 days. TMI, babe. It's TMI. Now she wants the boobie. Go give her the boob.
Uh-huh.
Be honored by
Task
my
message.
attention.
Not even gonna pick up the experience.
He says not even the point.
I hit the box and walked out the door.
That's funny, man.
Right? Somebody just Omega Prestige Storm, so she's Omega Prestige 1. Why? Why?
Why? Why is right? Why?
Right?
What the fuck? What you guys eat for Thanksgiving, by the way? Regular fucking Thanksgiving food?
I had chicken, sweet potatoes, mashed potatoes, deviled eggs,
Damn.
broccoli, and some pumpkin pie.
Spider-Man, can you be serious for 2 seconds?
Turkey,
Nothing extravagant.
dressing, stuffing. Don't know what the difference is.
I did not have any stuffing because I didn't have turkey.
I had some fucking, like, old ass Western fucking, I don't know what the fuck this shit's called, but it was fucking, this alcohol was just like, so fucking strong. It's like, what the fuck? I almost died drinking that shit.
Aren't you a savage
What?
little thing?
When I have a minute, yeah. Fucking Punisher was alright. Punisher was straight, I guess.
You ask the impossible.
Shut down the experiment.
What the?
I guess in hindsight, I probably should have named my stream something a little bit more recognizable.
You're meddling.
Damn. Let's take out a shit ton of health on Dr. Octopus. He's like halfway. I just fucking made my shit as simple as possible. Goodbye, mom.
My wounds are grievous.
Son of a bitch.
Action, you playing Fortnite? You in a mission? What mission? Oh,
I
cool.
must remember not to anger that one.
I actually like those missions. The next quest or next area.
Now back to my plan.
You ask the impossible.
Oh, nice.
Hulk is getting angry!
No, not when I'm so close.
Maybe you could take Ben Grimm, but Hulk's strongest one there is!
You ask the impossible.
Prototype test in progress.
shit like that, I feel like I should just fucking become an investigator. Or
To investigate
fucking
what?
this bullshit, this fucking the way this shit's going on, man. I feel like we're being lied to with the CEO bullshit. Maybe talk. Fucking blackmail is going on. All kinds of bullshit, I bet.
Stomped you!
Cause I just remember that they fucking canceled, Disney canceled fucking Disney Infinity. And that shit was fucking dope as fuck too. It's like all the good games that they come out with and partner with, they just fucking cut ties and shut it down.
Yeah, I needed to do that.
They got a fucking badass fucking trend going with their gaming systems and shit. Like, I kind of feel bad for Kingdom Hearts.
Why?
Cause it's making their name really bad. Like, how do you really think that they're gonna fucking all these people who play all these Disney games are gonna trust anything with Kingdom Hearts? I'm not even gonna fucking try it. I'm not gonna fucking buy it.
You can't outthink me.
It's not worth it. They're gonna fucking hype that game up so fucking hard, but I bet you they're gonna have all kinds of fucking bullshit in it. How am I getting one-shotted? Like, what is fucking killing me? As soon as I teleport over there, I die. What the fuck? Dude, man.
You ask the impossible.
Hidden telegraphs? That's what's killing me?
The brain is mightier than the sword.
Ooh, I almost died there. Good thing I do have that anger thing on. Oh, he keeps almost killing me.
Stay still, you piece of shit.
Right?
Perhaps I should rest.
This can't be happening!
A real bad habit of just picking up orbs.
This won't look good on my performance review.
I don't even know why the hell we killing everybody.
Huh?
There's no need to even
I'm
kill
still killing a
everybody.
headwalker back here. That's all. They have lots of health.
Now you made Hulk really mad! You're too weak to make Hulk angry.
You're too weak to make Hulk angry.
Are you there? France?
Show me that new emote. You got a new emote for the Hulk?
Nope. I don't think they came out with one yet. I think those were supposed to come out with the update for his Omega
Damn.
Prestige, and since that didn't happen, he didn't get it. I didn't see one for him, one for Black Cat, and someone else was missing one.
Robbery.
I forget who the other person was off point.
So where do you get them from? What boxes do you get 'em from?
Yeah.
Anyone that you... It don't matter which box?
No. Any of the Marvelous Loot boxes. The regular ones or the spooky or the other ones that are in there, the Apocalypse ones. You seem to get more in the Apocalypse ones though.
Take advantage of this.
Loki travels lightly.
15 boxes. Blade cheer.
My wounds are grievous.
Nightcrawler show off. Oh my god.
Where'd Peter go?
Oh, I'm just opening up these boxes.
Oh.
I totally forgot about these boxes. I should have fucking did this shit yesterday or something.
What's the point? You ain't gonna be able to use them emotes for much now anyway.
I'm just seeing what they got in here.
Yeah, I took videos of my box openings. I opened like 1,000 of them. It was painstaking. Rebecca was there for a good portion of it. Doing them too. Oh yeah, I have 20 of each. I left 20 of each in my boxes just in case there's like a reboot and we get to keep everything.
Oh wow! See, that's what I don't know, bro. I just fucking decided to just like buy everything, the just in case, quote unquote.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen, but I like to hold out hope.
Uh-huh. I wish I could just delete all this shit, man. Angela Cheer. Angela Cheer. All these fucking... Oh my god. Why am I even doing this? What a fucking waste, man. All this shit is booty cheeks. Oh man, that's bullshit.
I was sitting here thinking I'm gonna have to get all these extra hostiles to get them extra boxes, but I don't need them extra boxes.
Right, just fucking do the first hostile and fight MODOK. I should just fucking like fight a bunch of bosses.
Ask the impossible.
Make the last video compilation of all the bosses in this game.
Now you made Hulk really mad!
supposed to be like, how is he still fucking uploading videos of Marvel vs. Omega? How is he doing this? It's called saving it to your gallery. Just piss everybody off. How are you still doing this?
This was unexpected.
A beating well deserved.
There's like no point in grabbing this shit. I'm out. Fuck it, I'm out. Ain't no way in hell I'm going to fight Dr. Doom. That's just super pointless.
Yeah, or go fight Loki.
Go fight Loki. I'm gonna switch characters. I don't know who to use though.
I must remember not to anger.
We doing more operations.
Yeah, hell yeah. Hell to the yeah. I'm gonna use fucking Doctor Strange.
I have been prepared for some time now.
Ultimate upgrades.
Oh yeah, my Hulk's got max ultimate upgrades.
Oh, he's already got ultimate. Shit. Okay. This ought to be really interesting.
Actually, every hero that have at 60 has max ultimate upgrades now.
But consider focus as an alternative. Ever miss the circus, Ryder?
I'll go to the next app. About to go to Striker Command Bunker. I bet people are gonna cry tonight. I got a little teary-eyed thinking about it. Like, oh man, it's so good.
Impossible, even for a sorcerer. I have read of this. Its power is beyond compare. I really ought to mend that.
Daily Bugle, Peter.
Oh, goddamn. Okay. Oh shit, my ultimate's still going.
Let's make this quick.
Damn, Hulk said you talk too much, bro.
Wait, what? No,
Hulk told Dr. Strange he talked too much.
wow. That's mean, Hulk. You know I can separate you from Banner, right? It's only the way I can see.
I need a bigger gun.
No more.
I don't want to end my stream with just me playing with just one person the whole entire stream. I'm putting it
Doesn't matter. Freaking MHO's lucky they're getting any type of broadcast from us right now anyway.
Right.
I'm playing as the Hulk in, you know, in memory of the Omega Prestige he was supposed to have. But got canceled.
My leg!
You never know, man. Some of the developers could be watching us right now. They're probably more upset than
As if
anybody
this day
else.
couldn't get any worse.
Just because of some fact they couldn't bring out the content.
Why are you hassling us?
They were probably held out on that shit. They were probably told not to do it even though they already had it ready.
Impossible, even for a sorcerer.
Like, no, you can't do this. CEO forbidden.
Oh, God, just give me to the cops already.
Fuck that. One dude. One guy. Ruined it all. I'll be some cocks in hell.
Sorry, Peter, I had to drag that guy over to me. We're back at How Goes Story Mode.
Leave me alone!
Who are you playing with? Spider-Gwen, Spider-Gwen. Does whatever else Spider-Gwen does. Anime guy Shadow. Everything is 1G. Yes, I know. I do know that.
Perhaps more power than was necessary.
So be sure to subscribe.
This is no Eye of Agamotto, but it will suffice.
You're mine!
I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one live streaming this game right now. Make sure you go and check out my boy Cryptic Ninja. He's also streaming this game as well.
I evolved beyond you. You're mine!
Yeah, lizards are mega marvelous.
Dude, you know what? I'm gonna fucking re-download Marvel Ultimate Alliance 1 and 2.
Bested by apes.
Anybody else got that
Joe
shit?
didn't drop anything good.
You asked for this.
Wow, nothing good for real?
No, nothing good.
You know what's really fucked?
What's up?
You feel like being helpful or what?
My arms never tire, fool.
Oh, really?
Take this!
Wow. How poetic that that day ended up being the downfall of the whole company. Yeah, she is.
That's starting to hurt.
Right.
Yeah, I needed to do that.
I hate these evolved power cosmic fools in Omega. That's almost as bad as the taser grid.
No, not when I'm so close! May others learn from your sad example.
Oh, look. It's time to play. I'm embarrassed for you. Trick or treat!
Green Goblin.
You get a meteor dropped on your head, you tend to make noises like that too.
Yo, him and Toad, dude. Him, Toad, and Pyro are the funniest bosses to me. Fail! Oh wait, never mind.
It can only end this way.
Vulture fucking yelps like a fucking dog.
That'll be good for smashing.
This isn't over.
Damn!
It's never over.
Remember,
What the
you asked
fuck?
for this.
This man was like, huh.
Nah.
Another costume freak?
That's funny. Right.
Get out of my newsroom!
Won't be calling me small time anymore.
Impossible, even for a sorcerer.
You think I'm afraid of a little shock? Me?
I'm gonna join you after this, alright, Rebecca? Because ops are actually kind of pointless if you're not picking up anything anyway.
May others learn from your sad example.
Nope.
Don't you know who I am?
I'm just wrecking stuff with Hulk. It's just,
Damn
I
that.
picked the character that can do meaningless damage because this is a meaningless situation. Tombstone has the evolved power cosmic. That is irony right there.
One of the weakest Spider-Man villains in the game has got the power cosmic.
You ain't heard the last of this.
I thank the Vishanti for this victory.
Fucking listen to how he fucking like cries like a little bitch.
Death from above! The vulture is here! You're finished!
Impossible.
There's more where that came from!
Impossible, even for a sorcerer.
I have no patience for this!
That's fucking funny.
impossible, even for a sorcerer.
I'm too old for this crap.
Don't expect to see this in tomorrow's Daily Bugle.
Be glad you fell to me and not to the powers on whom I call.
Oh, shit, okay.
Did you get anything good? Oh, there's a Craven's Last Hunt in there, not Cosmic. I actually picked that up. I have no clue why.
I got nothing good. Nothing but a bunch of experience.
Greetings.
Hey.
Hey. Man, you gotta flex on me like that, Hulk. I got a bunch of fucking goddamn flourishes, man. Holy shit. Right, I just picked that up.
Iron Man's here.
Hey, what up, man? What's up, Tony? Oh, Tony, what up? Hey. Oh, hey, it's Tony.
Greetings.
Man, dude, after watching that Thor movie, though, fucking that new Thor that they was gonna have in this game would have been so fucking badass. Dude.
Remember, Hulk, every punch comes with a cost.
You got party open, Rebecca.
Here, I'm coming.
Dad, can she play with you?
She was already playing with me. She must have crawled to you.
She was sitting outside the bathroom door when I got out.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Like she could
Put her in
do
the
some
jumper. Put her in the jumper. I'm in this treasure room right now. I don't know if you did it already. Rebecca?
Usually the two that I see people miss the most is the far one in the bottom in the Cannery Row mission or whatever
Your
it's
power is
called
impressive, Thor. Your
at
discipline,
the
on the
boat,
other
and
hand.
the other one in the mission where you have to collect the little, what the hell is that?
The one that I
I
missed
forget
was
what those things are called.
the one that I
You have
missed.
to collect the blade or whatever for
Okay.
somebody. Yeah, yeah, that one.
Hey, look, a superhero. You give autographs?
Mm-hmm.
The one that I missed was the one in the very last chapter. It was like super far to the like top.
Good idea.
Looking at you, Colossus, reminds me of cold steel and hot lead, making me feel mighty violent.
You got Spider-Gwen, I might as well get Symbiote Spider-Man. Yeah? Damn, I got 3 top secret Hydra training manuals. Holy shit.
You're from New York City, Spider-Man? Excuse me while I spit this here salsa out my nose in disbelief.
Oh, I hit him so hard.
What are you doing, babe?
Peter, you get a Prestige 6 Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm. Remember, he was supposed to be my first Omega Prestige, but I said, nah, screw that, I'll wait for somebody else.
Greetings.
Well, what happened?
That won't work.
You're not such a dweeb in this universe after all,
You know
Pete.
what? I forgot to freaking give him some. What is it?
Hunting for treasure rooms.
That's it.
Oh, one over here. 2 over here total, actually.
Son of a. This is where everybody forget about this one little treasure room that's in Sauron's cave as well too. Here's Sauron's cave.
Yeah, another one out here. Just running around here with Hulk.
I'll let you know if I
And
find the treasure room over there.
there's soon to be a lot of dead dinosaurs. Kind of like Gazillion's bank account right now. Right? Extinction, like gazillions extinction.
Yeah, I found the treasure room. You wanna
Yeah.
teleport to me?
Motherfuckers took that and
Oh, it's you.
Yeah, I don't even think they're probably gonna do that. At least that wouldn't be smart to bring it out under gazillion.
I'm saying is they
Oh, yeah.
at the point where it's simpler for that. I mean, they can
Right? Proper fucked.
And where should I keep this?
Oh, found a dupe running around here. He disappeared. Right? Maybe that was actually their real dupe meaning. We got cosmic duped. Omega cosmic duped. I did not look. They had a preemptive Black Friday sale a few days ago. I don't know when that crap ended, but there was one. There was like some games, including the heck was Destiny 2 was on sale in that sale also. Right. It's funny because all the fanboys that like Destiny are still standing behind it but not playing it. Yeah, because for most players apparently who play it, beating story mode is all they're worried about just because it's the prerequisite to run the raids. Huh. Must have been that bad.
Am I here for a reason?
Yeah, so it's going to be a bunch of cinematics and crap. Mm-hmm. Ah.
You sleepy? You getting sleepy?
Yeah. It's been a while since I've been over here to see Beast here in story mode. Well, the good thing about the treasure rooms is you just have to go in there.
Well, I'm at a treasure room if you haven't been in here already. I'm not trying to go in there yet.
Uh,
Why am I even in this fucking game? Why am I even like? Motherfuckers want to ignore me and shit.